My name's Rito, so I enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. So I just thought I'd talk about it a bit. So the deck I want to talk about is the Painbow dominaria deck. Yeah, to get into it, it's basically a five-color deck. The way Wizards constructed the deck, it's a very board control and board wipe type of deck. But personally, I've played with it a few times with my friends. We have a few game nights here at home, and there's a lot of ways you can actually use the deck and utilize it properly. Like I said, according to Wizards, it's a very board wipe, keep the board under control type of deck. But a few stuff that I do find while having the deck is you can go in certain directions. For example, if you're going to go with a normal commander, which would be Jared, with the Jared commander, it's make your Kavus, make every color stronger, because for every color of a creature, it gets +1/+1 per color it has. So you get a 3/3 Kavu. Once you -3 Jared, then the 3/3 becomes a 8/8 because every Kavu is all five colors. Then for Jared's ultimate loyalty counter, that's a -6 loyalty counter off of Jared. You get to get one five color spell from the graveyard and put it back in your hand. It's either that direction or you're going to use Jensen. So, interesting lore, Jensen is Jared's son. So, father and son in the same deck. It's kind of cute. Yeah, so if you're going to go Jensen, Jensen has a lot of value of just playing stuff in general. You get to scry when you summon multicolored creatures. You get the angel if you summon a five color creatures, as well as Jensen's own little ability is if you tap Jensen and you tap any five mana, then you have a whole one mana of each color. So if you want to really have a control deck type of thing, then I would recommend you try and get it. It did come out a few years ago though, so it might not be on every market or in every store. But if you want to be the guy that's in control of the board or have a certain amount of control on the board, then I would recommend you try and get the deck. Overall wise, for me personally, it doesn't have in a lot of five color stuff. So what I am would like to do basically is get five color creatures or enchantments or even spells and just add it into the deck. So there are a lot of things that can cheat out five colors. Like I did mention with Jensen, if you tap any five mana, then you get one of each of your five colors. So if you get a card that specifically needs one of the five colors to be played and Jensen is your commander, if you're that way inclined, then why not? Why not? For the upgrades of the deck, like I said, I would like to have more five color stuff. So Prometheus, Prime Evil Spawn comes with the deck. Two-headed Alki comes with the deck. So it does come with a few good combos and tough guys already in the deck. Other than that, it's not a deck that wants to do everything. It's a deck that has finishes. It's a deck that has control. But you need to make sure that when you start off in your starting hand, you need to have three mana. Because for a five color deck, you're gonna need to have a stable amount of mana available at all times. You can't start with your starting hand, have two mana, and now you need to top deck mana the whole time. It's not gonna work. Rather be secure with your mana at the start of the game already. Um, Other than that, most of the oh yes, what I wanted to say was a main addition that doesn't come in the deck can be Joder. So one of the Joder cards allows you to summon stuff for five color mana. So if you have Jensen as your commander, you get Joder Then Joder lets you primeval spawn that comes with the deck is about 10 mana, right? So instead of paying 10 mana, you tap your Jensen, you get your 5 colors, you use Joder's ability, and then you summon a 10 mana primeval spawn for 5 mana. It works with every creature. So Okagashi, which is 6 mana, can now become 5 mana. Two-headed Alkit, which is 6 mana, can now become 5 mana. If you want to invest into Prometheus, 10 mana protection from everything, Hydra Avatar, can use it on him. Then instead of 10 mana, now becomes 5 mana with Prometheus as well. Once you get him onto the battlefield, he doesn't die. So even with Prometheus's effect, once he needs to go to the graveyard, he gets just shuffled back into your library. So there's no way he dies. He doesn't die. So yeah, that was just a few of my thoughts on the Painbow deck that I enjoy playing with. Thanks.